Last 12 months, we've seen a lot of protests or marches. Even recently, here's some in Tulsa. Sometimes the demonstrations have been peaceful. Many times they've escalated into violence. New at 5, we find communication can be the key to keeping the peace. The violence and chaos in Baltimore is becoming all too common. There was similar unrest in Ferguson, Missouri after a police officer shot and killed a man. Weeks of marches and demonstrations followed.
A little after 11 o'clock at night here in Ferguson, and there's a couple hundred people on the streets.
Channel 2 cameras were there and documented some of the violence.
Move! Everyone move! Everyone move! Get the light out of my eyes!
A grand jury eventually cleared the police officer, but there was still a lot of unrest.
What do we want? Justice! What do we want?
Tulsa has seen its share of marches recently over a shooting involving a Tulsa County Reserve Sheriff's deputy. So far, they've all been orderly.
Thank God we live in a country that you guys can come to a police department and protest and do this.
Absolutely.
And thank you all for being peaceful.
Tulsa police officers say every law enforcement agency in the country prepares for these situations.
We are very well prepared, I would like to think, that if something should happen, that we'll be ready to act.
Tulsa police say they found communication with protest organizers goes a long way to making sure demonstrations remain peaceful.
It's very refreshing to work in a city, and I've worked here almost 20 years, and to know that I don't foresee us having problems like this, and I hope we don't ever.